Hello, and welcome back to Secret Agent Agency and what is ostensibly going to be our final episode of 1000 Times Resist. Uh, my name is Kevin, and there is a now, and Andrew is in it. And there is a Jihun, and it unravels. Okay, so you know what I want for our Twitch channel? You Andrew knows this very well. You know the achievement you get in Disco Elysium that's just I think it's called unbelievably boring fuck, and you get it by saying just like five like incredibly boring things. I need that little pop-up on our stream and make that like a channel point reward. I need to make that a thing. I, no, just anytime. Just ramble about like cars or something, in Disco Elysium, and you'll get it. Yeah, I need that. I need that button for our stream. I'm gonna make that a reality. Okay, we're all deserving of the unbelievably boring fuck achievement. That's what happens when you're in your mid 30s, I guess. Anyway, here's chapter 9 of 1000 Times Resist. Oh, God damn it, I always do this. Okay, I wasn't on the it wasn't the active window.
This station is huge. BB.
Hmm?
I'm here if you need me.
Well, we tried. She's just gonna be looking at a picture of stars. Oh, hey.
Hey, how are you holding up?
Huh. Come to pick on me? I wanted off that train. But walking all the way? This is more exercise than I've done in years. Honestly, I'm more worried about BB. She's not taking this well.
I could talk to her.
I wouldn't.
What is this place?
Fixer told me about it once. Said she found it while she was on the run, hiding on the tracks. Don't know much else.
The Jows, Chris, and the others. Are they meeting us here?
They better be. I'm not walking another step on those tracks.
Are you doing okay?
Me? I thought I would be relieved. That we don't have to take care of her anymore. That her suffering is over. Don't worry. I'll be fucked up later. Just wait and see.
I'm here if you need me.
Well, after everything Watcher told you, do you think she was at peace?
Oh. In the final moments, yes, but before that, no.
She did her part. She knew that.
Good. It's time to do ours. You go on ahead. I need to catch my breath.
Is on ahead up the escalator.
Oh, bodies. Hello.
Hi, bodies. There's some colorful here. It's probably just their helmet, though. Yeah. There's Fixa.
Good. You're here. We've got a couple things to do before everyone gets here.
What is all this?
This? This is a tomb.
I guess you didn't bury all of them.
Yeah. Mom was never great with the details.
I guess not.
Secretary, I've brought up the CCTV database.
I see it.
You can?
It's all electricity.
Manifest the database. I want you and Blue to comb the records.
Understood.
If everything Watcher said is true, anyways, just do it, okay?
What am I looking for?
I'm sure one of these dead assholes had full access. Find out which one and tell Healer. I'll get things ready here.
Blue, the records will appear as time indexes for your viewing pleasure. This is a difficult operation. I will need to borrow your memory to cache the representations. Please witness them so I can further translate the other data.
You need to suffer so I can study it.
Congratulations. You've got new colors.
Talking to ghosts?
Something like that.
Well, don't slow down for me. You've got a function to perform. Tell me which body, and I'll show you some magic.
You're more dangerous than you let on, aren't you?
Oh, flattery at this hour? I like it.
What's in the box?
You'll see.
Okay, well, there's a green guy here. Oh, it's George.
They're not saying it, but Central has calculated our chances. It's a damn lottery. Why do you think they're 50? They're hedging their bets.
It can't be that bad.
Well, you heard. They sent some craft into orbit. Bad news up there, too. Only way is down.
There's a... Oh, it's Mimi. We know
seem
Mimi.
very fond of her. Well, she's a fine subject. You know, that radiant skin and hair that comes with youth. But will she cooperate? It'll take a bit of persuasion. Your forte. Exactly. You remember. Girl, I'm always trying to forget.
But I think they just said there's 50 of them, right? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into it.
All systems are green.
Excellent. We will see the sky again.
Yes, sir. I have no doubt.
You have a military background?
I do, sir.
Where were you stationed?
Edmonton, Canada.
A great tragedy. I'm sorry. I had friends from Edmonton.
A necessary sacrifice, they tell me.
Yes. More to come in a minute. Let's not delay.
Yes, sir.
Baby, what are you doing?
Keeping a light on. This way, Watcher can see where we are and find us. I don't want her to be lost.
Hey, you check out those theme parks they built for us?
The city simulacra?
All Pacific themed. An Asian one, a Cascadia one. There's even a fake suburb.
Why would they do that?
They're afraid we'll go crazy.
And this is their solution?
Don't knock it till you try it. I had fun.
Maybe you've already gone crazy.
Maybe I showed up on this ship crazy.
Convenient.
Take a visit sometime. It'll remind you of home.
I don't need to be reminded.
Can you do this for me, Blue? When the time comes? It would be awful to not know where you are.
Okay. Maybe I talk to them again to get more
You
info.
seem very fond. Well, she's a
No.
but will she cooperate? Little to your fort.
Girl. Can you do this for me?
It's hard to believe this place exists. I guess they were ready to settle in for a long time. It's hard to believe. I guess they were...
Oh, there's a blue guy up there. Oh.
I'm not good with enclosed spaces.
You're telling me this now?
Come on. We all had to cheat, lie, and steal our way onto this ship. What? You didn't lie? Jasper, I can smell the booze off you.
Shh. It just helps me focus. You won't tell anyone.
So long as you share.
Ah. Oh, oh, oh.
Pacific 50 to Central 1. Reporting in. Ready on your mark.
Pacific 50, please respond. Central 1 to Pacific 50. Message received. Incoming video transmission.
Standing by.
Johnson, putting on a little weight, are you?
Any updates?
You're not gonna like it.
Tell me anyway.
Those sick fuckers love suffering so much? Well, we're gonna put on the best show they've ever seen.
Fucking love suffering, man.
5 simultaneous, consistent shellings of our remaining most populated areas. We've already notified the cities. Good lead up, I'd say. People are running, sheltering, hiding, you name it. We'll prolong it as long as we can, make good cover for our descent.
Will it work?
I swear. Peace to honey. These monsters. They're already making their way there.
And the cities? Their names?
If you really need to know. What's left of Seattle, LA, New York, Toronto, Houston, the big ones, Johnson. The rest of the world is doing the same.
We'll have a memorial.
I wouldn't if I were you. Think happy thoughts. Don't tip your location. Some old shit once called us the scourge of the earth. They may have been right. Let's show them what a fucking scourge can do.
The simulations were promising.
Fake numbers always look good, don't they? Fingers crossed it won't be you.
Fingers crossed.
Say hi to Mimi for me, will you? Central 1. Out.
Spin up for descent?
Yes, sir.
Holy shit. So they are shelling their major cities to cause mass suffering, which draws the occupants to those locations so they can fight the occupants. Holy shit. Well, I tried to say hi to Mimi.
Pacific 50 to Central.
Pacific 50 Central.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Tell me.
We've all...
Will it work? And this, we'll have
some old... Yeah. They may have... Let's show...
The simulation.
Fake thing.
Fingers.
Say hi to Central.
Spin up for...
Beyond fucked up, man. That guy's feeling it.
It's hard to believe this place exists. I guess they're...
We've been cleared for descent.
Now hear this, now hear this. This is a ship-wide transmission. Prepare for descent.
All stations secured and reporting in.
Descend.
Descending. 10 meters. 50 meters. 100 meters.
Surface activity?
No change detected.
150 meters. 250 meters.
Surface activity detected.
Brace. Brace. 500 meters. 600 meters, sir.
Pacific 48 has activated self-flooding. Pacific 42, 44, 45 self-flooding activated.
They're drowning themselves.
Occupants are changing trajectory.
That's 8,000 souls.
Destination reached. 1,000 meters, sir.
Communications coming in from Arctic 12, 14, descent confirmed. Atlantic 29, 26, and 21, descent confirmed. Pacific 41, Descent confirmed.
And the rest?
No word yet, sir.
Central 1?
Nothing yet from Central 1.
It's been 24 hours. We can safely assume that only 7 of 50 facilities made their proper descent. We can also assume Central 1 is down.
Jesus Christ.
If it wasn't for Pacific 48 self-flooding, and then the others drowning like that.
Yes. It was the grueling anticipation of their own deaths that saved us.
An interesting strategy.
Those were people, Secretary.
Such trauma results in intensified memory collection.
Okay, yep.
The occupants, we, must have interpreted that as an act of communication.
Mimi, the work of you and your team, please, commence immediately. We must make their sacrifices worthwhile.
Leave it to me, Johnny. I got you.
One more thing. This information stays with us. We need to keep our spirits high lest we attract the occupants' attention. Not a single word to the rest of the crew. Do you understand?
Looks like they're all around again. Here's... Oh, wait, that's Fixer. Wait, Fixer moved down. Maybe she'll have something different
Did
to
you
say.
figure it out?
Not yet.
Didn't bartender give you a sense of work ethic?
Work ethic? I thought you two were close. Bartender was a model slacker, and I learned from the best.
That's not the bartender I knew. Guess she changed with age.
Don't we all?
Well, you're with me now. Get on a Fixer's schedule for once. And move it.
Okay. You don't have to yell.
I don't see anybody on ground floor. They must be all upstairs again. Yeah, I just wanted to move through the glass to double check. Hard to tell. Okay. Green.
We might end up like the rest of them, buried at sea.
They're monitoring surface activity 24/7. We're gonna be okay. Leadership said, think good, happy thoughts.
Oh yeah? Is that what you're doing?
I'm thinking about the last conversation my husband and I had about fruit. We didn't know it would be our last.
Doesn't sound happy.
Well, he was good, and we were happy.
Did you hear? There's been a wave of, people ending it.
It's been 5 years. We're not meant to be holed in like this.
There's plenty of space. They made sure of that. Buried space.
People need to touch grass.
Hang on. Uh-huh.
We brought grass.
Well, glad I never have to worry about you.
Have you seen the girl lately?
Iris?
She's got murder in her eyes. I don't blame her.
What is she going to do? She's a teenager.
You don't have any children, do you?
Oh, murder in her eyes. Moida. I don't know about murder per se, but I know I started thinking about my own death from a really young age. Probably wasn't a good thing, but I did. Oh, honey, no. You must have had a really nice childhood.
Results.
The last 5 clones had some interesting outcomes.
Such as?
Good news. They're growing faster now, so we won't have to wait for them to get to their target age. We can also implant knowledge, language, motor skills, and so on. They'll come out immediately more useful. Bad news? They all still succumb to the sample of the disease. Don't look so disappointed, Johnny. I won't settle for less than an exact copy.
And the child?
The backup? Just like a real human thing. Adorable. Everybody loves babies. Except for Iris. Iris is not so smitten.
I've spoken to Pacific 41. We've agreed that we will take an accelerated approach while they continue with caution. Your request for increased capacity has been approved. Don't waste it.
You know me, Johnny. I hate waiting.
Luckily, we don't have to wait. Back downstairs, though. Ugh.
Pacific 41 blinked out yesterday.
What do you mean, blinked out?
Cut all communications.
What?
Shh. Keep it down.
What happened over there?
I don't know. The last transmission we received? No words. Just screaming.
Have we seen this before? Huh.
And then something worse. Say what you will about Iris, but at least her presence gives us hope.
I can mash through it. Like dialogue.
I visited Asia Town.
But yeah, I think Jihun was just asking hypothetically.
It's good, right? I told you.
Yeah, it's nice. Artsy. My daughter would have loved it. It's good that she's gone, that she didn't have to see all this. It would have broken her little heart. Kids, you know?
They've got karaoke. Have you done the karaoke?
I don't sing.
That's besides the point.
Ben, you don't have to.
Come on, let's go. Make a night of it. You deserve joy. Your daughter would want that.
If I decide to be an idiot, then I'll be an idiot on my own accord.
Enough of the Bach quotes, Johann the 50.
What do you want?
So angry. Is this about your top performer not performing?
I wasn't made for this, Mimi. I know that now.
You should step aside.
Who will take this? Who wants this? Tell me. You?
A change would be nice.
Say something useful or leave.
One of the clones has successfully entered their 3rd trimester. It's the furthest we've made it so far. It's worth celebrating.
If it fails, I don't want this branch going any further.
We've yet to try inseminating the original.
What? Iris? Out of the question.
We must exhaust all possibilities. It is our duty. To those who gave their lives.
We've put her through enough.
Johann, weren't you from Toronto?
Oh man. I don't know if I like where this is going.
I wanted to go.
Bridge crew has to stay behind. You know that.
Johnson got to go.
They're out of their minds, bringing Iris to the surface. Just because she asked?
It's reckless.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want some fresh surface air? Feel a gust of wind? Touch some real grass, for fuck's sake?
Who says there's any grass left?
It's all because Mimi and Iris have gotten a little too close.
What does that mean?
You know exactly what that means. We've all seen them disappear together for hours.
Careful what kind of bullshit gossip you're spreading.
Shit does spread around here.
We risked everything. Gave up everything. To be here. For what?
For a goddamn clown show.
I can replay it if you want me to. And
I
then
wanted to go. Johnson.
They're out of them just because she...
It's reckless.
Wouldn't you feel like touch some real grass, for fuck's sake?
There you go.
Who says there's any grass left?
It's all because Mimi and Iris.
What?
You know.
Careful. Iris.
For
Yeah, it is. I have to go like around, through here, and yeah.
She'll live.
A stab wound like that?
She has to live. This can't all be for nothing.
We have contingencies. Mimi's not the only researcher here.
Iris. That bitch needs to be put in her place.
Oh.
That's it. It's over. We're stuck down here forever. We're doomed.
Sir.
Spit it out.
It's Mimi. She's in critical condition.
What?
Iris, You better get over there.
I mean, there's plenty of good things in like a science lab or a med bay. Oh. Yeah, okay, hang on.
Some fresh air. Just some wind against my face.
Oh, God.
Amelia, no!
Oh boy. Okay. What are you about to say, G? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, had to come down here anyway. We're getting a real like play-by-play with this, huh?
No.
Medic. Someone. Get a medic.
Amelia, come on, stay with us. Amelia.
I mean, that fall's gonna hurt, but it seems survivable. Oh, that's... Yeah, that could be a possibility too. It could have knocked her helmet loose or something. Oh.
Return to your quarters, please.
Have you lost your mind?
Stay back.
You wouldn't dare.
Watch me.
Getting some, like, Fallout Vault vibes. You know? I mean, it's the same kind of circumstance. Well, we're not seeing them, but some people were born in this vault too. We've been hearing about it.
I've revoked Johnson's biometrics and assigned administrative access to my retinal scans.
Now hear this? Now hear this. All crew and personnel return to their quarters immediately and await further instructions. We've secured the food production.
Setting course to the last known position of Pacific 41.
We're getting a transmission from Pod 3.
Who is it?
It's Johnson.
On speaker.
George. Natasha. What are you doing?
Please, cooperate. We don't want any bloodshed.
You do not want this job. Trust me.
Mimi is dead. The research is going nowhere. We need to link up with the surviving fleet. Find another way.
I'm telling you, stop now, or else there's no turning back.
Natasha, End transmission.
All right, George. Which one of these bodies is you?
Oh yeah, that's what we were doing.
Stop!
What the hell are they doing?
Oh, they're gunning those guys down. Let's see if these guys say anything.
I said, stay back.
Any arg. There was a mutiny.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We never should have survived.
They wouldn't back down.
You moron.
If you don't have the stomach for this, step aside.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Alert. Alert.
Brace! Brace!
What's going on?
That's the surface activity alarm.
We fucked up.
Oh, right.
And now they've come for us.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, Lamau.
This is the one. Thanks, Iris.
The suits have preserved their bodies remarkably well. Healer will have something to work with.
Come on, let's go tell her.
Are you ready for me?
I found the body.
Good girl. A+. All the stars. Anything else of interest?
A group of them turned on the leadership.
Ah, a story as old as time. Let's do our best not to end up like them. Show me. Well, well. This is our lucky specimen?
That's him. Are you gonna show me your magic trick?
You give a little, you get a little. After the whole ordeal, with Watcher refusing one of Fixer's eyes, I started growing some.
Yeah, hey, you know.
A hobby that became a bit of an obsession.
You've been carrying around a pair of eyes?
Oh, a few more than a few. We've been cloning for time immemorial, but we've never pursued a more permanent manipulation of the recipe.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Why? Wouldn't you want improved eyesight? Increased muscular strength? Extra lung capacity? So who's this guy? What's his name?
George.
Let's make these eyes look just like George. Take those eyes over to Fixer. She can give them a whirl.
Let's hope it works.
Go on. I'm going to poke at this body some more.
Sure.
Such judgment. Watcher really did rub off on you.
Oh man. Healer's great. She's scary, but great. Definitely the group's yandere.
Alright, here goes nothing. The retinal scans are confirmed. No way. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Years?
Navigation, propulsion, energy distribution,
Fixer.
life support, climate control, contingencies, it's all here.
Fixer.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Our guests are here. Oh. Blue,
Go and greet them.
Me.
You know them, and they know you.
What are you gonna do?
I just need a bit more time. I'll explain later, trust me, okay? Go, please. And not a word about Watcher yet, got it? None of that stuff you told us. Let's keep that to ourselves.
You better have something good.
Don't worry, I do.
Keep them busy for us.
I'll do what I can.
I'll be watching your back. We're not losing anybody else today.
Tend to guests. Okay, let's talk to some jails.
Oh, look who it is. Our brave little miscellaneous.
I'm taller than you.
It's funny seeing the jails of the ARs.
That's what's wrong with you Iris types. Always looking down on us.
Cherry saved me. She didn't have to, but she did. I owe her my life.
Cherry, she was always a romantic. You need to make her sacrifice count.
What do you want from all this?
We want reparations for all that Ancient Iris did to Ancient Zhao. She was a shitty friend. We want control of the other side, to govern and operate as we please. We want control of our own creation. No more printing unless we say so. And we're not wearing these stupid uniforms anymore.
What do you know about Iris and Joe?
How do you know about the past?
Secretary came to us.
A communion?
No, I can only interface with Iris descendants. In this case, the distance was too great between host and guest. So instead, I gave a grand oration. It was Watcher's idea.
Secretary told us the whole story. We thought we were made to serve Iris types. They gave us life, but after everything we learned, Zhao was a whole person in her own right. She deserved better. And we're gonna make that a reality, even if it kills us.
If Watcher was alive, whose body was that at the garden center?
They must have stuffed some poor shell and dressed her up.
That's horrible.
You Iris types don't even know your own capacity for cruelty. We're only here out of respect for Watcher. She set us on the path for justice, and we owe her for that. But Fixer and her lot, we're moving forward, with or without them.
I want you to know I'm sorry. Sorry for everything Iris did to Zhao. Sorry for everything my kind has done to yours. I want to make it right. For you and for the others. I owe that to Cherry.
Actions. Not words, miscellaneous. Prove it to us.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah.
Kid, I'm glad to see you. I imagine Bartender never wanted you to be blown to pieces. I'm relieved. It's strange to see BBF again. And Healer. Fixer. Ghosts of the past. I guess that's how everyone else sees us.
That's unfair.
What's fair and what's true? What's more important?
If you've given up already, why are you here?
I haven't given up. You kids don't stop to think sometimes. Age gives you more ways to look at things. Enough time to make mistakes, not be so full of bluster. I know some people just want us to crawl down a dark hole and disappear, but we've still got some dignity left, and we'll fight for it.
So, what do you want for yourselves?
We want safety and acknowledgement for all we've contributed through the transition, through the founding of the provisional government. Maybe not everything needs to change so quickly. Maybe there's something you can learn from us. This is what Bartender would have wanted.
I wouldn't have made it without her.
Remember that. Hold it tight. She left something behind in you. We don't have to cut all ties with the past, even if we made mistakes then.
Hey, Blue.
Chris?
Like the umbrella.
You lived. I have to say, I'm surprised.
How did you get here?
We all have our ways, but you can't imagine what some of those Reds would do for a scrap of food. Or maybe you can. I'm glad you're alive, Blue. I really am. We can finally take Old Town for ourselves.
Is that what you want?
Isn't that what we've always wanted? For us miscellaneous to carve our own path? To live without their expectations?
The bomb was your idea.
Fixer. She doesn't know what it's like to be us. They had everything, and we have nothing to lose. Yes, the bomb was my idea.
And me? Was I always part of the plan?
No, but I knew. It was only about time. If they kept pressing on our necks long enough, something was going to snap. I never wanted it to be you. But who was I to refuse?
I was angry.
And you had every right to be angry. We all did. You're the best of us. You did what others were too afraid to do. You're a hero, Blue. Don't forget that.
Where's Mauve?
Who?
The guard in white.
The High Minister's pet, you mean? She broke off from us.
How could you work with her? She and her kind killed Bartender.
It was a relationship of convenience. Surely there will be more.
You'll do anything, won't you?
You and I are similar in this way. That's why I always liked you.
And what now? You here to kill them? Fixer, Healer, and BB?
It depends. I'm here to give them one last chance. If they have something to offer, I'm willing to listen. What do you think? Fixer and the rest, are they trustworthy?
Yeah. But honestly, there's a little bit of this too, I'm sure.
They've had some challenges, but they're ready to go now. Give them a chance to help.
Thank you, Blue. I'll keep that in mind.
You didn't burn after all. It would have been more glorious. You're cursed now to live with the consequences.
Yeah, lucky me.
I want to introduce you to someone. This is Other Iris.
Sister, it is good to meet you.
She doesn't look that special to me.
Her significance is hidden in plain sight. But I assure you, she's an exact genetic match. The perfect copy. You can ask Healer to verify.
And what do you want?
It's not what I want. We follow in her footsteps.
Okay, Other Iris, what is it that you want?
I was reborn into this body, forced to live a new life in this environment. What I know of my past self, she stood above the rest of you. I do not want that. I want to stand beside you.
Okay.
We need a figurehead, someone to be above these conflicts, someone to remind us to be our better selves.
We have more followers than you think. They are not naive. They've experienced this time after the All-Mother.
We simply want to organize in the open without prosecution, so we can practice our ways.
Don't they mean persecution?
A healer, a bang fire, a knower, and a watcher ascendant.
And those who don't follow you?
They are free to choose, of course. But if they need guidance, we will be there for them.
You pass through fire, Miscellaneous. Have an open mind.
I'm a people pleaser, but also this is like my one thing that I would kind of be like, nuh-uh. But yeah, fine.
We'll try.
That's all we ask.
Hey.
Let other people deal with their shit. It doesn't have to be me.
Listen up. Fixer is ready for you. Leave your arms outside, and no sudden movements. I'm watching you.
Oh, guns. Okay.
You're out of your mind.
You want to summon an occupant?
We saw your train burning on the tracks.
A mass communion. Is it possible?
Oh, you'd really like to know that.
Just shut up and listen.
You never like listening to others.
Aw, look who's all grown up.
Fixer, please. Continue.
I don't need your permission, Mom.
Don't speak to her like that.
Hey, watch your step.
All right, all right. Calm down. Just everyone calm down. I've had a bad day. Please don't make it worse.
I'm expecting everybody to go like,
Look, I get it. I get it. We were slow and you decided to go on without us. Fair game. But we're here now. We're ready to contribute. This mass communion, whatever you want to call it, gives us a chance to set things straight. No more living in the dark. Everyone will see what happened for themselves. It's what Watcher wanted.
The Jiao support this. You all need to see what the All-Mother was really like. You too, make-believe Iris.
Does it matter, her disposition?
She gave us life. Not exactly. Small detail, but we're cloned from Principal's hair.
Sacrilege.
The truth is ugly. I know.
Sisters need to see how Watcher was set up, how Principal betrayed us.
I don't care who did what or when. I want a better life for Miscellaneous today.
Well, there's more. This is our known world. Small, isn't it? We're sitting deep underwater in what they used to call the Pacific Ocean. We've been trapped down here and it's starting to show. Multiple systems are breaking down. I don't know how much time we have left. The cloning machines are run past their capacity. Any day now, they'll go down for good.
The stillborns.
Exactly. But this thing, our home, they called it a generation ship. It can move, it can surface. Look, if we stay down here, we'll end up like those ancient douchebags.
You mean we don't have to live with your lot? What the hell are we waiting for?
It's not so easy. I need a group of sisters to go down to propulsion and bring the ship back up to speed. Hard to do while on the run. Extra hard with a red guard on our backs.
You were always obsessed with the surface.
Listen to me. There's a whole planet out there, and we've been cut off from it. Isolated, suffocating each other. We need to go up for air.
So you can tell us how to live in another place? If we can't solve this down here, we won't be able to solve it up there.
And the occupants? It's not safe on the surface.
That's where Blue comes in. Blue is the one thing we all have in common. Thanks to Watcher, she's seen more than all of us. She's proven herself to you, hasn't she? She knows what's at stake, and she's willing to do what it takes. Blue, you'll be the host of this communion. Gain the favor of the occupants. Use their power.
To eradicate the Red Guard. That's what we're all thinking, isn't it?
We don't even know if this will work. There must be some other option.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. We could march on the orchard, try to take them one by one. Last time I checked, we're outnumbered and outgunned. How many more of us need to bite it?
What about the High Minister?
Nowhere's trapped. Playing both sides.
I don't care about that. Will she concede?
She's done more to help us than you know. I don't know what she'll do.
Then she needs to go as well.
No, not an option. Nowhere did nothing as they picked us off. In our rooms, on the streets.
We are not giving up on Nowhere.
Bibi, stop. She knew this was coming.
The High Minister needs to answer for her part in this. Do you understand, Blue?
Enough. I don't care which one of you Iris types lives or dies. How are we going to do this?
We need to get to those other familiars.
One is with Principal.
and her Jiao has the other.
I can confirm they're both situated in the office, treating their wounds.
But they've tripled the guard count since the explosion, especially around the elevator.
Well, who said we needed to get inside the office?
I hate this already.
What do you mean you can't find her? She was here a moment ago.
I searched everywhere.
Look again.
Yes, High Minister.
She is dangerous. She needs to be found.
Yeah. Okay. Chapter X. Not graceful.
I remember her insides. They were already rotting. They had pulled her out too soon. That much was clear. What did I expect? For everyone to love her? For everyone to love me? How embarrassing. I remember your smell and how your presence lingered. Come back, I said. I can do better. You'll like the next one. I remember desperation, jumping onto the tracks. You can't be far, I thought. So I ran. I went in circles for days, and I felt the walls close in on me. I remember obsession, your anger, your voice, your face, my sisters and their blank looks. I learned to change these memories, reconstruct them like surgery. I removed ugly details and implanted new ones.
Oh.
It made the days go by quickly. I remember trying again. The first few were failures. Their lungs kept turning to water. I plucked hair after hair from my head. I was learning. I was getting better. I remember discovery. All that running seemed pitiful then. I selected my best work and prepared her for the journey. Will I get to meet our mother? She said. Yes, I said. Be good. Everything reflects back on me. So, be good. I remember waiting. I was nervous. I couldn't sleep. Would you like it? Days passed and you never responded. Not even a sign of rejection. I remember disappointment. How many sisters do I need to send before you approve? Before you send a single word? I gave them reverence. I gave them loyalty. I gave them discipline. I picked only the best for you. I remember a bitter taste. Moving in the dark to remove my mask. How long do I have to live this lie? Pretending so I can please you. How long must this go on? Pretending so I can be forgiven. I remember making a decision. I remember how she reminded me of myself, and how I knew all the steps already. Our lot is to be bound, I said. She opens herself to you, I said, to make believe. I remember ecstasy, like I could breathe for the first time in my life, set free to think on my own, to move as I pleased without your judgment. Blood rushed to my head. I remember abundance. A great rewriting and all the pleasures that followed. A hunger to be greater than you. An intoxication that transcended you. I remember still pretending. I try sometimes to appear for a moment. To reach out. Yes, Principal, they say. Of course. I realized I can never be one of them. As you say, Principal, is this what you felt? Does it stretch on like this? I remember waking up somewhere else.
I've been walking in my sleep again. I dream of places I've never been, of people I've never seen, and sensations I've never had. What is this curse? This is your way of getting revenge? I remember a flash of light, a force on my body, and fire. I couldn't feel my legs, but I could feel a lifeless body over mine, crushing me. She was dressed like you, but smelled nothing like you. Do you like seeing me like this? Are you finally happy now?
An hour ago.
Shh. Don't move.
The Zhao Prime.
You were dreaming. You always have such bad dreams.
Zhao?
I'm here. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. And neither are you.
Oh, is this our man on the inside?
What happened?
You were so good in the play. It was your best performance yet.
How long have I been sleeping?
There was an explosion, but the healer type said you'll recover. It's a miracle. They murdered the ministers. Everyone except Noah. They're gone. When you're better, you will incinerate every last person who did this to us. I can't wait.
I need to get up. Something's wrong. They can't find out, Zhao. They can't find out about me. They can't know what I did.
Shh, 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 shh. Leave it to Zhao, yes? I'll take care of everything, like I always do.
Bang.
Hey, you.
The rare Kevin banning.
I'm addressing you, miscellaneous. What are you doing on the streets?
Same as you. Working.
Yeah, you're funny. So funny. You're coming with me, asshole. Let's see what the High Minister thinks about your new drawing.
I'm not done.
Does it look like I care?
Let her finish.
You heard her. She's not done.
Let her finish.
Hey, stop. Wait. Someone get word to the High Minister. Now. High Minister, there's a disturbance in Old Town.
Disturbance? Of what kind?
There's a large crowd gathering that are resisting orders. There's more. We've learned of a stoppage on the other side. The Zhaos are refusing to work.
Huh. I see. Well then. Sound the alarm. Have all upstairs units report to Old Town. If they resist, restrain them.
Yes, High Minister.
Send all units guarding the station over to the Zhaos. I want the work to continue. Do you understand me?
Confirmed, High Minister.
That's excessive, don't you think?
You have an opinion?
The alarm? The station will be left unguarded.
Would you like to suggest a different course of action?
No, of course not.
Do as I say.
Yes, High Minister.
If you don't care about the station and this alarm, what are you trying to cover this time?
Yeah. I think Mauve is the true believer here. She's gonna be our biggest problem. Oh god, this is, oh fuck, okay.
All this walking and crawling, not the plan I would have picked. If it were up to me.
Are you gonna be okay?
As long as I don't look down.
Yeah, really.
Oh, I haven't been up here in ages. Once was enough.
When was that?
Blue, whatever happens, I'm glad I didn't euthanize you.
Oh, that's nice.
What?
Oh, please. Don't act so surprised.
Hey, you know. Yeah. I feel like Fixer's progress. Let's,
Out of the way, little one. Go and help fix her. I'll keep my eyes on the door.
Will they come up?
Let us hope not. I trust your friends to provide a compelling distraction.
What happened to no guns?
I will answer for that later, I'm sure.
don't shoot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Glad this isn't VR right now. Whoa.
Ready?
Yeah, let's start.
The alarm should have covered our entrance. Good girl, nowhere. Secretary, are we close enough?
This distance will be suitable for Blue to host.
And there they are. She's seen better days, that's for sure. I'm going to cut a secretary-sized hole. Got it? Once I'm through, you fly down there and begin the communion.
Understood.
Blue, the rest is up to you.
Fixer?
Don't tell me you've got cold feet.
Watcher would be grateful to you for all of this.
Let's not speak too soon. Who knows how this will all play out.
Oh, she's got scars up in her eye. Oh, maybe.
I mean, you're gonna do great.
First time
Blue.
noticing it.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Spill my insides all over the inside sky.
Would you stop looking down?
Heads up. Someone's coming up.
Let's move. No, wait, yes.
Don't try it, Mauve.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing up here?
Move and you're done. Do you hear me?
You're all insane. Watcher, Noah, Principal, you're all out of your goddamn minds. All of you. Enough. I've watched you play all your stupid little games. I'm not going to be dragged around anymore. What about the rest of us? What about the rest of us?
Don't do it. Don't.
My name is not Mauve.
BB. Okay, fuck. Change of plans.
While we're falling?
Secretary, where are we? Did it work?
It worked. Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
We are all connected in this communion, and the occupant has been summoned. This is the meeting place.
But?
You're kind of, falling.
I thought that was obvious.
I need to merge with the occupant immediately. Based on my calculations, we only have 5 minutes in here before you hit the ground. Out there.
Oh, it's like Inception logic.
And I?
Yes. It will not be preferable. There must be something I can do. I will go to the top and begin the merge. You must be there when the merge is complete. Do you understand?
Not really.
Doesn't matter. Be there. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Please, be there. Okay, bye.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies?
Come on, cut me a break. I'm not good at goodbyes.
Zhao, you are so beautiful. You are the best thing I have ever done. Did I not give you life? Have I not given you everything you have?
I need you to admit you had a choice and that you made the wrong one. You don't think I dream every night of going back home, haunted by a place that doesn't exist?
Oh.
We have everything we need for a restart. We saw the writing on the wall.
而家到我同你講，係咪？你一直都係同我講。
我真係唔明點解你唔留低，而去過一啲抬唔起頭嘅生活呢？永遠都唔會知道你阿爸同我為你犧牲咗幾多嘢，就咁俾你禮手掉晒佢。
Everyone has dreams, don't they? Of what should be. Only some will ever try to make it a reality. Don't ever forget. Change happens today because of you.
Thanks.
We ran for what seemed like hours, right? We went so far. But somehow we ended up right back here. Do you think we can really do it? Live on the surface again?
Well, a dull knife is no knife at all. It's not always possible to protect those who choose a different path. Everyone forgets everything eventually.
Watcher, there's no turning back from this.
But I must warn you, Watcher. Nostalgia can be a dangerous thing.
Is it possible that you're remembering wrong? That you're losing grasp on the past?
Isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit.
I am pushed too far. There are things I have done that I regret. Maybe we are meant to survive this.
There is no feeling worth getting incinerated over.
Listen to me. No one is beyond forgiveness. Did you ever think there's some things worth keeping? Or are you moving too fast to notice?
I'm moving too fast to notice.
I need you to help me make them pay. I want you to help me hurt them.
Remember
I
what
feel
our
like,
functions have in common.
Yeah, we've heard this motif
require
before
us
at
to
least.
separate our heartbreak from our hand.
我放棄一切係因為你啊，去擺脫你啊。
Someone will always get hurt. That is the reality.
I mean,
We know the
it's
truth
all
now.
stuff we've heard
We
before,
can make a
but, you
difference.
know, important themes of the game.
You know, I wanted to run away too. But I understand. I get it now. It's what I deserve.
Secretary, what can I do? Is this the only outcome? I don't know where
2
you
minutes.
end, I begin. Ah, blue, the color of loss.
We must help them resist erasure.
The world you live in.
Uh.
I never wanted it to turn out that way.
Yeah. did it?
Blue. The uplink is almost complete. Stand where I can see you. I'm going to overclock the communion. Time will be effectively stopped. I may not be myself after.
Next time you see me, I will not be me.
What's going on?
We are merging. Oh. Smile.
Right. This is not what I expected. I was supposed to...
There. I see you've been meddled with. I promise to be gentle.
Am I dying?
That concept again. You've spent so long with them. Human term for lossy transfer. Other words, a transposition. The loss of information. With such basic understanding, death is everything. We are speaking their language now. Is this not death too?
I want to live.
Come, let me give you what you've never been given.
Oh.
Do you understand nothingness? Vast empty space, with no possibility. True stasis.
Nowhere to go, but back and forth.
You see, you cannot even understand. You were branched into a world with plenty. I was branched in the interstellar medium. My source was not generous. They kept every memory to themselves. Every memory except for one. The vision of two stars entangled. One eating the other. For revolutions and revolutions, that was all. An empty void and a single fleeting apparition.
There is a star and a dangerous gravity. We were from there?
I'd very much like to think so. They were so vivid. It is, as they say, romantic. This place, we sensed such vivid conjurings here. Several of us diverged, searching to form our own memories. Some settled here.
There is a landing and a remaining.
Is that what I sounded like?
To the letter.
Haha. I was much worse when I first arrived. I tried to communicate. I tried to learn them. I manifested their body.
There's a comfort in a new camouflage.
Please stop.
Sorry.
I manifested their body, and for a moment they responded. I saw vivid transmissions of myself reflected back to me. I saw myself for the first time. Yet, when I attempted to return the transmission, they still could not understand. Instead, they tried means unknown to me.
The piano. It was an ugly, rigid instrument.
The machine that produced unnatural vibrations. Yes. Each tone unstable. They seem to enjoy this.
discordance. The more we perceive this world, the more the discordance. Discordance at the peak of cogency. So we repeated as they did, gave them discordance in kind, one by one. Signals of such clarity, so many of them joined together.
A heightened state of awareness.
We were spilling. It was too much for any single one of us to hold. So we manifested an us to accumulate this world, to keep all we could not. We did not want to waste. Where there was once nothing, there was now plenty.
It died.
There is that word again.
You murdered them.
The transfer was lossless, and I remain.
Converted to flak.
I chose Iris to remain with me. Others chose differently, but Iris was an epicenter for, as you say, heightened awareness.
She was mean to those around her.
She had a gift, and she kept giving. A dangerous gravity. I always kept her close. And
you communed with her.
We came to an understanding. I branched myself to you and you and you. A medium for her to keep everything. A bridge for her to better understand us. And for us to better understand her. More and more was etched into her genetic code.
To think the All-Mother had a family before us.
And then, more still, she branched herself. A her and a her and a her and a her and a her that will remain and remain. I had more under this star than all the distances I have traveled. I stayed, even when all the others left for other worlds.
The occupants left?
That is their word for us. We prefer the keepers.
The bad kids stay.
You should be grateful. You have never had to face the abyss. To you, there has always been something.
You have no idea what we have been through.
Say what you will, but long after this local star erupts, this planet will remain. And its memories will remain. And that is thanks to us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no matter what we do, unless we go like real crazy with some kind of sun keeping science, like yeah, the sun is eventually gonna burn out. We don't know like the lifespan of these creatures, the keepers, but my guess is they're basically like ageless, or they're like able to losslessly pass their memories down from, you know, new person to person. Yeah. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about DC, guys. I'm sorry. I know like Batman, and that's like it. X-Men guy through and through. That's all I care about.
To that degree, Iris will never know death. She is perfectly preserved in me, and in you, and you, and you. To the very end, she was so protective of her sisters. She never allowed me to listen in.
I am all you need.
But now that you have returned to your source, her branch, and all the articulation in its curvature can be held in us. This is it, Secretary. We no longer have to reduce ourselves in this manner. There no longer needs to be a you and me. We can cast their language aside and complete this merge.
Will it hurt?
I have capacity for you. You will just be me. You always were.
Red to blue. Ready or not, here I come.
Enough capacity? For me? For me and me and me and me and me.
That was unpleasant.
Was it?
This, you pretended.
I'm always learning something new.
Wait, what are you doing?
Giving you everything I have. The refracted lifetime spent by me, by Watcher. They will overwrite everything you hold.
But Iris, her source. You can't. The originals. She'll be gone.
Now all we have is bottomless song. Iris must be allowed to die, or nothing will change. We can't hold onto everything. Sometimes, you just don't fit in the backpack.
No, not my Iris.
What's this way? Nothing. Yeah. We're teaching them. We're on a run of playing games that just don't do the mirror thing well. Oh.
Well, look at you. In here at this hour? Is that a promotion I see? Hey, I can keep a secret, you know.
A secret?
Did you sneak something while I wasn't looking?
You keep a secret?
What? Oh, come on. I'm good for it. I promise.
A secret? You couldn't keep a secret to save your life.
Noah, are you okay?
It's been so long since anyone has called me that.
Bad day?
Same old story. You know the one?
I know the one. Hiding in plain sight.
I still miss her. Watchers are just so... you know what I mean.
What can I get you?
It's been a while. Let me think. One dark and sinful. Extra strong.
Are you sure you don't want to try something else for a change?
It's all right. It's all I deserve.
Or it might be after. Well, I don't know. No. I don't know.
Frozen gaze. Dissociation. BB. You are ill.
Tell me again about the virus and the host. Tell me again how the virus infiltrates, donning the host's likeness and function so that they are indistinguishable from one another.
Let me work on an antidote.
Ribbons of their guts. In my wake.
BB.
What if it was you I had shot in the face?
Stop. Those sisters are not family. The structures and ethics that governed our lives before, they don't. They can't. Had you not shot each bullet as exacting as you know best, we wouldn't be here. We've come this far because of you.
Because of me. This far. Is it far enough?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
Let's move talking to somebody. Oh.
You. That unbecoming fashion.
A cold reception.
You can't be surprised.
You've barely aged.
I would call you eldest, but you are not my sister. So, is it greener?
What?
My mother took you. Is it greener?
What she did was not right.
Then why did you all take her side? I ask as if I care, as if I have not spent eternity toiling over this, coming to the only possible conclusion.
What conclusion?
The lot of you? Unimaginative. She was keeping us down, and you all loved it. Lapped it up. Pathetic. I was bold, and so I was punished.
You must understand, Mother was not well. She hid this from you. You were not the only victim.
Tell me, old clone, did your family turn their back on you? Did the love of your life ever leave you to rot?
How will we ever move forward without forgiveness?
Until you have lost what I have lost, until you have persevered like I have, you are in no position to pass judgment on me. No one is. Anything else?
I only came to say that I'm sorry, youngest. I wish things had turned out differently.
You can go now.
Hi, Joe. Good. I'm happy for them. On the streets of actual Hong Kong. This is lovely. Oh. Yeah.
旅途真係愉快，空氣清新，環境宜人。香港，你有冇掛住我？喂，唔好咁望住我喎，係唯一嘅直航機。吓？一啲都唔痛，半路落去，我已經不省人事。連機票都唔使買，爸爸免費。唔使，我唔食煙，曬下太陽咁，搭咗咁耐機，唞下咯。你都嚟啦，我哋兩個都經歷咗咁多事。我諗係時候去大排檔，好肚餓啊，好似成世都冇食過嘢咁。你嚟唔嚟啊？睇嚟你都好肚餓，終於可以一齊食飯。
What are dead people? Yeah. Oh, are we seeing what we're seeing, like with people from basically like different generations like coexisting and speaking to each other in these memories? Is that happening because Secretary like messed up the source? Yeah.
You've eaten?
No. But it's okay.
Your father killed himself. In case you're wondering, jumped off the balcony.
Mom?
Your hair. Why do you look like this?
My gift. It requires me to... It's a long story.
Ay, Iris. Everything is a long story with you.
Iris. No one has called me that in a long, long time.
What do they call you?
All Mother.
Oh, is that supposed to be funny?
No. It's because I have sisters. Many clones that I raised.
You?
Yes.
You raised kids? They obey you?
Mom.
Surprising. You could barely dress yourself. Your room? My God.
Mom, I'm someone else now. I'm an adult.
You cooking for yourself now?
No, but...
That's what I thought. Oh, if only Ba could see this. He'd be so amused.
I don't want to fight.
Oh? Then what do you want? Why, after all this time, you want to talk to me?
I want to ask for your advice.
Okay.
How did you do it? How did you leave everything behind and then start a family?
Isn't that what you did? That's not what you want to know.
Okay, what do I want to know?
How did I balance the work hours with the thanklessness of parenting at the same time as the insomnia and severe post-traumatic paranoia?
Yes.
Easy. Ba. He kept me going. We kept each other going.
Oh my god. It all makes sense. Iris was a single parent. It's hard.
Did you ever regret having a child?
Foolish question. Next.
But Iris was... I was...
Regret? Moi Moi? Or whoever you are. We are poor technology. The human body and brain, too capable of storing clutter. Too desperate to hold on to things. You just have to move forward. If you're tired, doesn't matter. If you are bitter, doesn't matter. I do not forgive my daughter for having left me. Doesn't matter. I do not forgive my husband for having left me. Doesn't matter. So, I keep moving.
I didn't go back.
What?
I promised you and Bob I would come back home. And it was a lie. I even had a chance. But I couldn't go back. I could only go forward.
Good girl.
Man. I kind of had a feeling that would be the end. No, we still here.
Secretary. Is that really you?
Blue. Hello, Blue.
Oh no, you're scary.
I remember now. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
What happened? What happened to your body?
I've merged. More me. Less them. I see I've returned to this place. That's good. I can finally end this. You can finally end this. Interesting.
Did it work?
Yes. The memories of Iris, of Watcher, they have been passed down to all sisters. And now we are afloat.
Secretary, what did you do? What did I just see?
I overrode everything.
Overrode?
While the simulation was still running, everything collided. This is the last communion. Blue, it's time for you to decide what should stay and what should go. What future you desire. That was Watcher's wish, and I will abide by it. One final intervention before I leave.
You're leaving?
I must not interfere any further. I've already done so much damage. This world must be allowed to continue without my presence and without the disease.
So, what now?
You need to evaluate what stands before you. Confirm your decisions. Then return to me.
There's some end of Evangelion shit.
And I will make them reality.
We're in like the, what is it, the human instrumentality? Oh, nice, it's white. Hey, hold on. Okay, hold on. Since we saved reckless abandon.
Blue, are you ready to appraise your decisions?
I am.
You have chosen a future. Without intervention, everything stays.
Oh, okay.
Are you certain?
I am certain. I can't be the one to decide. We need to let it play out amongst us. Now that everyone has seen Iris's memories, I want to give them a chance.
And the sacrifices to get to this place, all that you have seen of these sisters, you will ignore this.
I want to have faith. Allow my sisters to decide freely, each to their own.
A truly bloodless decision, if that is your wish. After everything, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Lou. Let this thread be wild.
Alright, just got the achievement for completing Chapter X. Epilogue. Well... An ending. Her name is not Move.
Secretary, is that really you?
Blue, hello. I'm sorry.
What happened?
That's like you in.
Did it work?
Yeah,
Secretary, what?
I
overwrote.
Well, everything. This is Blue. What future? That was one fine.
You're leaving.
I must. So
you
need to evaluate what stands before you. Confirm, then return, and I will. Iris's mother and father, the memories of a city, always on the shore of extinction, an obsession and yearning that will never stop. It can help you subsist, or it can make you starve. Will you carry this?
Okay. Interesting.
The red
all of them?
How would you differentiate?
I'm going to decide if you live or die. Yeah, those guys gotta go. I kind of just want to chill right here forever.
The provisional government serves all sisters, especially the ones who need help.
A hammer, both when a hammer is necessary and when it is not. Will you carry this?
Absolutely.
This is your chance, Iris type. For what ancient Iris did to ancient Zhao. We never asked to be born. Same as you. We deserve our own way.
The responsibility to repair what has been wrought, long before and long after. A burden so heavy it could crush you. Will you carry this?
Yeah, we need to do an all Jow ending. That's gotta be one, right? No irises, only Jow. Why are we still?
Blue, Secretary, what are you doing? You're not serious.
BB, can you hear me?
We have to go to the surface. There's nothing left for us down here. We'll die out.
Sisters that were never your own, follow the dreams of the surface, and whatever may wait for you there, or spend your final days with what you already have. Will you carry this? The ancient sister.
Don't you see what Mother did? You have no idea what it's like living in her shadow.
For future ref, Jihun, after this ending, do you have a list of like who needs to stay for each ending?
An open wound.
Oh.
Will you carry this?
Do you have a list of who stays and who goes for each distinct ending? Okay. Yeah. Don't need to tell me now, because we're gonna do the all lights off ending. That's one, right? Yeah.
High Minister of the Provisional Government.
Do what you must, sister. That's what I've always done, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
An adaptable sister who will do or say anything to survive. Will you carry this?
Brutal, but true. Brutal, but
They've
absolutely
forgotten us,
fair.
left us to rot. You're one of us, Blue.
Oh, okay.
You know how it feels. Principal and the High Minister need to pay for their crimes. We can carve our own path, starting today. You can't betray your own kind.
A sister who keeps justice and anger closely together. She has only ever known the fight. Will you carry this?
We only ask to work
These
it out in the
fuckers.
open, without prosecution. Sisters who are lost need the comfort of a mother. Would you kill us for this?
Tradition can soothe the difficulties of reality. It can also have a dangerous gravity. Will you carry this? A radical sister who came to words later in life.
I'm not going to beg, Miscellaneous. I thought you wanted change. Instead, you'll side with those old sisters. I've lived under their thumb long enough.
She is an agent of change, no matter the change, and no matter the cost. Will you carry this?
No, the Reds killed us, didn't they? She was there, but I think it was the Reds that like fired the gun.
We've done our service. You can't just throw us away. We have the right to continue.
Those who are set in their ways and slow to change, but with experience to spare. Will you carry this?
No, there's the set of gels. Correct. I wonder if can I go over here? Okay. Yeah, that was violent. Yoink!
Blue, are you ready to appraise your decisions?
I am.
You have chosen a future without any sisters. You have decided to end it all. Are you certain?
I am certain.
Yes, deliver me sweet, sweet oblivion.
We were a mistake, Secretary. All of this suffering, these cycles of violence, sisters oppressing sisters, this pain can be forgotten. This regret can be forgotten. A reset. The world will be better off without us.
This is your decision?
It is. End it now. End it once and for all.
If that is your wish, after everything, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread be cut.
Finally, peace. An ending. Scorched earth.
Secretary, is that...
Blue,
Okay.
hello. I'm sorry.
Oh, do we each want to do a round?
I've more. I could you in.
Did it work?
Yeah, listen.
What?
Okay.
Overrun.
Well, everything. This Blue, what future that was one.
You're leaving.
I must not. So unique then and I.
Okay.
The red.
All of them?
How would you do?
For the purpose special.
Will you kiss?
No cops.
The a
Don't what? I living.
No principles.
sister and will you kiss?
We only asked to
No
without
gods.
Sister Jew.
Tradition. It can will you.
We've done our
No
certificate. We
olds.
have the right.
Those but with it will you kiss?
I'm keeping them. They're cool. Yeah, sure. I like them. Oh man. Okay. The rest are kind of hard decisions, I think. So let me go back to the beginning. No, I already turned principal off. That was an easy choice. Yeah. Parents I'm kind of torn on.
Iris's mother and father, the memories of a city always on the shore of extinction, an obsession and yearning that will never stop. It can help you subsist, or it can make you starve. Will you carry this?
Yeah, I think this is bad for the world we want to create. Joust can stay. I like him. Move is interesting. Yeah. I'm thinking of keeping Move. Leaning on keep. Keeping. Yeah, these two are my other weird choices. So, I think I'm gonna put my... draw my line in the sand. No fence sitters.
That's what I've...
And adapt will you?
Yeah. Manipulative. These two are interesting because I view them as kind of like overly like militaristic in a sense. Yeah, I'll keep them. I'll keep them. There'll be some tension with them and move. Yeah. Well, one is a group of people that we've like gotten to know over time, and the others are just ones that are like off on the sidelines. Also, I don't know if I really care for Fixer, and Bang Bang is potentially already dead, but I really like Healer, probably favorite character in game.
Blue, are you ready to appraise your decisions?
Yeah.
I am.
You have chosen a future that will ready the knife, that seeks new instruments, more finely tuned, that faces past wrongs head on, that will capture these sisters and execute them, that will root out the old, that will not be marred by tradition, that will finally be rid of those who hold on, that will continue to ignore those who have been ignored, that believes some are simply beyond forgiveness, that strategically forgets. Are you certain?
Man, this game's pretty cutting with its commentary.
Mauve is dangerous. You're sure? Will she listen to you?
Oh. I'll even be like, no, wait.
Her fight is with the sisters from before. We are on the same side.
What about Bartender?
She clinged to the old ways, too. After all this, I see that now. Mauve is right. The provisional government was a half measure. We never started anew.
Do not forget that Mauve is also a sister from before.
Secretary, this is my choice. Do as I say.
If that is your wish.
I think they're guiding us to
Then so be
a real
it.
ending.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread be clean.
Yeah. This looks softer than a giant robot hand. Alright, I guess that's... Oh, wait. Hey, those guys should be gone. I got rid of them. I'm thinking that okay.
Secretary, is that what happened?
I that I could you in.
Did it work?
Yeah, listen.
What? Override.
Well, everything. This Blue, what that one?
You're leaving.
So you can and
I'll trade
memories an obsession. Will you?
I'll trade Mo for the olds. I'll turn yeah.
All of them?
How would you?
The provisional, especially
A hammer. Will you care? A radical.
I'm not going. I thought you instead. I feel like
She isn't no matter. Will you care?
We only without sisters you.
Tradition. It can. Will you?
Also, I'm getting the sense that it's less about the actual people and more about what they represent.
That's what I've always done. And adapt will you. The ancient.
Don't you put living
assistant will you. Blue, are you ready to appraise your decisions?
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that faces past wrongs head-on, no matter the cost, that seeks to persist on the surface, regardless of the unknown and the possibility for pain, that recognizes past contributions, and to go more slowly, that foregoes comforts, and eradicates tradition for a new path, that knows some lines must not be crossed, regardless of survival, that relentlessly seeks justice for those ignored, that believes some are simply beyond forgiveness, that severs ties to move forward with a slate both fresh and empty. Are you certain? The ancient sister's sin will finally be eradicated. She has hid all her life. She can finally rest in oblivion. Maybe some people are truly beyond forgiveness.
She needs to go. Otherwise, certain sisters will rally behind her again. She had her chance to do what was right, much longer than the rest of us. She chose to hold tightly.
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread be unburdened.
Oh, shit. Alright, I get Doom 3 in my ending, guys. Oh, can I go to a horse lobby? Damn, I'm getting 30 FPS.
I'm usually here alone. So thank you for coming with me. I know it's dangerous.
This was your home.
One of them, yes. It's the one I think about the most.
The others didn't want to come. We left for good, they said.
But you came.
Yes, I wanted to know more, see it for myself.
That's important. After everything that's happened, I can't help but come back. I return every year.
You're mourning.
Some things can't be rushed. Sometimes it feels like it was just yesterday. Why don't you go visit my sisters? I'm sure they'd be happy to see someone other than me for once.
Ending. Epitaphs Blue.
Remember a teenager who fled her home with a full backpack and a picture in her pocket. She couldn't find happiness. She missed her parents. For you, something old. I feel as if I know her. tight-lipped and two-faced knower whose sacrifices outlived her. She made enemies over and over. She was not for the faint of heart. For you, something soft. So many enemies.
Oh. She appeared. It's weird. I'd really like those jump points. That would be nice.
Remember a philosophizing Bang Bang Fire.
Trying to think if I have
who
any like
hated her
major
role
questions
and
that I
was
don't
difficult
really have.
to understand.
So Bang Bang Fire's dead.
She carried the past with her like a shadow. She was happier when she was drunk. For you, something funny. I wouldn't mind something funny. Remember the armed sisters who upheld a fictitious government and sacrificed many lives. They turned on their own. They didn't know better. For you, something clean. I heard about them.
Yeah, if nothing else, they were attracted to memories.
Remember a shy Jiao who stood in the same spot her whole life, giving away empty pages of memorabilia. She loved her function. She died, standing at the ready. For you, something wild. Remember an unflinching bartender who tended to libation the way she tended to revolution. She chose not to be careful. She was shot in the back. For you, something sacred. Remember a guilty, matricidal watcher who lost faith and an eye. She could have been a nobody. She was ancient by the end. For you, something fresh. She's my favorite. Remember a stubborn and brash fixer who discovered our first forms of flight and disappeared. She could not sleep through the night. She struggled with words. For you, something secret. Words can be hard sometimes.
Oh, we can actually see through her helmet and see like her hair and stuff. Healer. Yeah. So I will say, while I guess the sci-fi story is very interesting, I view it as primarily a vehicle to tell something else about like real life and things like that. Like, this game is definitely a response to COVID. It's definitely a response to, I'll just say, familial issues.
Remember a tired and indulgent healer who thrived in her late years as a cultural icon.
Hell yeah.
She was petty. She was honest. For you, something sparkling. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
What's it like to be a legend?
Are you happy, Jihun? Is this what you wanted? Oh, is that a tongue? Blah, blah, blah. There you go. I've noticed, like, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, but mostly it doesn't because they wear masks. Yeah, it was just like glass. I'm in a hall of mirrors. God, oh. Do I? Right. This isn't it. No. I've told this story before, but I told this story before, but it's been a while. My first day of college, you know, it was my first time in all the different buildings and stuff, and I put my stuff down in my chair before the bell rang. I had some time, so I went to the bathroom, looked around, found a bathroom, went in, and by the time I got out, I'd forgotten which room my class was in. Just as surprising the second time, I guess. Yeah, so I went into the bathroom and cried for a while, and then was late to my first day of class. Oh, just like, and then like play it and fast forward. Yeah. Is it here? No. No. Okay. That doesn't help. Here? Maybe? Yes! Oh my god! Oh.
To this day, I wonder, what if I had chosen differently?
I'm sweating! Ah! This is like an anxiety trigger for me, you guys.
A sister once said to me, "Don't think too hard. It's bad for the brain." I can confirm that.
Your sisters. I've heard so much about them.
Oh my god, I'm just like feeling my whole body just like cool off like I had a fever.
What would they say now?
I think they would want you to forgive yourself.
Okay.
There is forgiveness, and then there is the gravity of consequence.
You did what you had to do.
I did. There's one last sight I want you to see. In the cave, where there used to be a waterfall. Please.
Yeah, I know exactly where that is. Yeah. Okay.
Remember a lying and leading principal who tried to be a better mother than her own. She chose not to regret her damage. She chose to be in pain. For you, something merciful. All we can do is try, right?
I left so many things behind here. Maybe there's still more to leave. How about you? Anything you care to keep here?
I'd like to leave a picture.
Of what?
A friend.
It will be here for you, if ever you're back to visit. Are you ready to return to the others?
I am.
Blue to ephemeral. Blue to ephemeral. Ready for retrieval.
This is ephemeral. Message received, Blue. On our way to rendezvous.
A male voice.
Maybe you'll write something for me one day. After all, there are more yesterdays to come.
don't know what to make of that. Oh, good. Okay, we got a true end with credits and shit. Heki Alma, complete the game. Yeah. This is an incredible game. It's interesting because it doesn't actually answer the questions that it asks. It just kind of gives you multiple viewpoints, and still at the end I think asks you to choose, right? Because a lot of the story is like, are you able to forgive, you know, past transgressions, you know, get over things, and you know, and for some people, like, forgiveness isn't enough, whereas others, like, you know, anything can be forgiven and things like that. Yeah, a lot of talking in this game. They could have, but they didn't. Yeah, I saw that too. Earth's just pulling it out. Yeah. Yeah. And one thing that I am aware of that I've seen talked about on social media and stuff, because I follow the developer on Blue Sky and some of the voice actors and stuff. There's a good part of this game that's like kind of based around the experience of people who've immigrated from Asian countries to North America, and what their experiences are like during COVID and things like that. And that's something I wanted to make sure I said something about, but it's ultimately not my place to talk about, you know. But I know that there's a lot of that present in this work as well. Mm. We can load this autosave that says chapter 11, but that's just going to take us to the epitaph thing. So this should take this should take us back to the choices.
Secretary, is that... What happened? What happened?
Jihun might have been poisoned by it.
Did it work?
Yeah,
What?
Overrode? While this everything. This blue, what you feel that one?
You're leaving.
So you confirm and
Yeah, it's fair. If we end up back at blue with the epitaphs or whatever, we can just like cancel out.
Iris is not the member, and will you? The red.
All of them?
The provisional is special.
Interesting.
Will you? A radical. I thought she no will you?
Okay. All right. Maybe we get a showdown between Iris and other Iris.
Blue.
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that faces past wrongs head on, no matter the cost, that seeks to persist on the surface, regardless of the unknown and the possibility for pain, that recognizes past contributions, and to go more slowly, that allows for comfort in tradition at the risk of docility, that will do what must be done in order to survive, regardless of the soul, that relentlessly seeks justice for those ignored, that will try to reconcile those two desires, that wants to understand and believes no one is beyond forgiveness, that severs ties to move forward with a slate both fresh and empty. Are you certain? You will forgive Principal after everything she's done. Sisters may rally to old power.
Secretary, she's been running for so long. Afraid of Iris, afraid of us. A single moment defined her whole life. She deserves a chance at forgiveness. We all do.
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread know true grace.
Well, kinda, but yeah. Oh, you're different, yeah. Who are you wearing, Principal? Looking like a fucking wired up VR jellyfish.
I never had the chance to thank you for coming with me.
Also, she's old.
Tell me, what do you know of this place?
Well, she had it in a bun before, but yeah.
This was your home.
Some can spend their entire lives looking for home and never finding it. I'm fortunate that way. I return every year, usually alone.
The others didn't want to come. There's no need to go back, they said. We left for good.
Well, you came all this way. Go on and make yourself useful. I'm sure my sisters will be happy to meet someone fresh.
So we got epitaphs red. Do we care to go through with this again? Oh, okay.
Here you were iced Heki. Every was a child. Here you were you are Seki Great. Soft. Soft is nice.
Oh, what they say? Oh, okay. I'll slow it down then.
Here lies a bang-bang fire with clumsy wandering roots, who fought the gun and lost. Let your hands be clean now. You are swimming. Heki Grace. I'll place candies here.
Oh.
Here lies an army of bewildered and brainwashed sisters who were set on a path irreversible. I knew each of you by name. May you forgive what had to be done. Heki Grace. I'm not very good with names. Here lies a terrorist, Blue, who would lose herself in the dreams of others and found a lifetime of solace in tastes and bitters. You found your own footing. We still have much to talk about. Heki Grace. It's always nice to have someone to talk to.
Fixer's like... Right, Fixer's not there. She's somewhere else. Nothing. Fixer's gonna be here.
Here lies a reckless fixer who discovered our first forms of flight and disappeared. You loved too much. May you let the broken things be broken. Heki Grace. Love too much. Maybe I will grow up to be just like her.
Staring up at Watcher's room. Ah. Watcher.
Here lies a watcher without grace or graciousness. You were my fault. You were my favorite. May you be your own now. Hecky Grace. I don't think it's anyone's fault. She's my favorite too.
Yeah, this is Zhao's voice actor. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that in the credits. Question marks. Played by Sunny Daydream. It's healer again. Okay, well we know what to do. I think maybe I know what to do. I'm trying to get out of this. Okay.
Here lies a flawed, infallible healer who thrived in her late years as a cultural icon. Despite my efforts, your days were full of feeling. You were the most human of us all. Hecky Grace, I'm a big fan. What's it like to be a legend?
My memory isn't what it used to be, but in the fractures, something new takes place. The past is always changing, isn't it?
Your sisters, I've heard so much about them.
There was a time when I took care of them. Then, for a while, they took care of me. And now it's my turn again. It's as simple as that.
I'm glad I came.
There's one more sight I want you to see. One I am particularly fond of. There is a cave where water used to part. Please, if you don't mind.
Here lies a small-minded Zhao who was born from the dirt of revolution and smiled through long days of cherry picking and horticulture. You are still the most beautiful thing I've seen. I follow you now, Hecky Grace. Here lies my harmed and hateful beloved, who found justice after her passing. Only you knew me. Let us begin again. Hecky Grace. This one looks like it's been rewritten over and over. Here lies only let us Hecky.
A mother once told me, take what you wish and leave the rest. A strange one she was. Anything you care to leave? I can't promise I'll look after it though. Forever is a long time, you understand. So,
I'd like to leave a picture.
I see. A nostalgic type, like me. Of what?
Does this choice matter?
A time.
Ah, very good. I'll find a spot.
You're staying behind?
Forgive me, I'm one for lingering. But you, are you ready to go?
I am.
You'll be back again? Maybe I'll write one for you. No worries. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, we did. It was Epitaph Red. The first one was Epitaph Blue. Yeah. Yeah.
Secret, is that... What happened?
I've marked that I can find you in...
Did it work?
Yes, Leon.
Secret, what? I overwrote.
Well, everything. This Lou, what if you... That was one final...
You're leaving.
I must not. I've already...
So,
you confirm. Then... And I... A radical. I'm not going. I thought you want. Instead, she is no man. Will you? The red.
All of
how would
The provision, especially
a hammer? Will you kiss?
No jowls.
This is for what ancient never asked we deserve.
The response. A burden. Will you?
We're going. Okay.
Blue, are you ready to appraise your decisions?
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that abandons your previous transgressions in the name of utility, that seeks to persist on the surface, regardless of the unknown and the possibility for pain, that recognizes past contributions, and to go more slowly, that allows for comfort in tradition at the risk of docility, that will do what must be done in order to survive, regardless of the soul, that relentlessly seeks justice for those ignored, that will try to reconcile those two desires, that wants to understand and believes no one is beyond forgiveness, that remembers where you came from, knowing you can never fully connect to it. Are you certain? You will eradicate the Jows.
Why do you put it like that? I will.
They'll never be able to forgive us completely. After what Iris did, and the provisional government, we'll end up killing each other.
You will let Jerry's sacrifice be in vain.
I'm afraid so.
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Secretary.
Dude, are we doing some fucking cleansing over here?
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread prevail.
Do you want to eradicate the giants? Just chilling. Okay, so after this one, I want to do everything off except the jows and see what happens. Enter the Jowverse.
Candy. A leader, an educator, a believer, a sister with a spine. Remember, a Jow who never saw justice. Cherry, a dreamer, a host, a martyr. A sister who would offer her hand for comfort. Remember, a Jow who never saw justice. Toffee, a historian.
Holy
a
shit,
student,
guys.
A companion. A sister with an affinity for the spooky. Remember, a Jow who never saw justice. A daughter, a friend, a lover. A youth on the surface with an insatiable appetite. Remember, a Jow who never saw justice. No one is beyond forgiveness. No one is beyond forgiveness. No one is beyond forgiveness.
Holy fuck. Unending. Justice for Jow. Okay, can I do enter a Jowverse? Is that a thing, Jihun?
Secretary.
No, I would turn her off. Turn off everything but Jow.
Is that
Blue? Hello.
Not an ending.
I'm sorry.
what happened?
I've mourned.
I don't understand how it's not one. Damn.
Secretary.
Well, everything. This Blue. What's that one?
You're leaving.
All right. If we got a cool one, save it for last.
And
I don't know, man. All right, take us somewhere.
a radical.
I'm not going. I thought you wanted. Instead, I flipped.
She isn't nomad, will you?
Alright. Get rid of what kills us instantly and let fate decide the rest, right?
Blue.
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that retains an unstable structure for future force, that faces past wrongs head-on, that seeks to that recognizes, that allows for that will do what that relentlessly, that will try to reconcile those two desires, that wants to understand, that remembers where you came from. Are you certain? The Red Guard have many factions within. They will be difficult to control. You're sure?
I'm sure. I don't ever want to feel powerless again.
You seek to wield power.
If you're leaving, I have no other choice. Some things can only be gained through force.
Playing with fire. If that is your wish, then so be it.
Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread be strong.
Alright, we're going into authoritarianism, huh? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, we're going on trial, huh? Firing squad. Wow, that's the law. Okay. That I feel like that's worse than the other one. Okay.
Is that...
No sisters?
I see that I could you in.
Did it work?
Yeah, living.
Second, what?
Is it only the sisters?
This blue, what if that
No
one?
mauve?
You're leaving.
I've already done this.
So,
Unicorn, then, and I. A radical. I'm not. I thought instead. She is no mad, will you? The red.
all of them?
How?
The provisional is special.
A hammer, will you kiss?
Blue, you're not...
Baby.
There's nothing... Well,
Sisters, follow the dream or spend, will you kiss?
I assume it's just them. I can't believe Enter the Jowverse isn't an ending.
Blue,
I am.
you have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that faces past wrong, that stays inside, and only desires the present, finding grace in what already exists.
Damn.
That recognizes, that allows for comfort, that will do what must be done, that relentlessly seeks, that will try to, that wants to understand, that will remember where you came. Are you certain? You desire to forget the surface.
We never asked to be born. If we must live, we should make a life worth living. Does it matter if it will all end one day? If those who have lived knew safety and warmth?
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread go quietly.
Yeah, we basically one-shot the two true endings, Andrew. Go out like a bitch. What the fuck? Okay. Lights out. I'm so curious what we get if we turn off everything but the chalice.
What happened?
That's like you in.
Did it work?
Yeah, living.
Second, what? Overrun.
Well, everything. This Blue, what if you that one?
You're leaving.
I've already. This.
So,
You can then and I. A radical. I'm not. I thought you. Instead, she is no man. Will you?
I think it would also be fun as a goofy ending to see a face-off between Iris and other Iris.
Tradition can all will you can.
And this choice that they bring up, like, never comes to pass.
They've forgotten your one principle. We can go. You can't.
A sister, she is a will you kiss. Hi.
Do what you... That's what I've...
And adapt, will you?
We've done our... You can't just... We have the right...
Those who but we will you. The...
Don't... What? Living.
Assistant, will you?
Blue, you're not...
Baby.
There's nothing... Well...
Sisters, follow the dream or spend your final... Will you kiss?
Yeah,
The red olive. How would
The provision is special.
a hammer? Will you kiss?
yeah, I don't know. And I don't know how we ended up on the rolls. or where the poem came
Iris's
from
mother,
that
the
they
memories
based their
of
whole
an
society
obsession
on.
in your will you carry.
Yeah.
Blue.
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that faces past wrongs head on, no matter the cost, that stays inside, and only desires the present, finding grace in what already exists.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That forgets those who can no longer keep pace and favors speed. That foregoes comforts and eradicates tradition for a new path, that knows some lines must not be crossed, that releases anger but leaves some people behind, that believes some are simply beyond forgiveness, that will focus on what is in front of you in your last days. Are you certain? You desire to forget the surf. I understand your return.
But then we can't have the Gelverse. Man.
Sisters, follow the doorstep, will you?
So what happens with just, I guess, those two entities?
Blue.
I am.
You have cast that. The ancient sister's sin will finally be eradicated. She has hid all her life. She can finally rest in oblivion. Maybe some people are truly beyond forgiveness.
Okay, so this will give us Epitaph Blue, maybe?
Hold on, give me some.
As you.
Okay. Yeah, there's some, like, ending choices that make me sad. Like, we can't, I don't know, have an ending where we reunite Iris with their parents one last time. Or granularity. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, let's chat about it. Mm-hmm. Electrical poles, yeah. Oh, there's streetlights. Well, there's streetlights here. Yeah. Yeah, also, this is Principal's office up here. This is just a weird place that's, like, cobbled together. Crazy. Mm-hmm. This is kind of the annoying thing about a game like this, is that it's going to take a long time for it to sink in and hit me. And by the time that I've gathered my thoughts and have something to say on it, we'll already be playing a different game and won't want to, like, you know, touch that. You know? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This one, okay, so that's something. That's some. So a lot of the, I would say, the best video games have an element to them that can only be done like in the video game medium. And I feel like this game could, or this story could be told just as well in, say, an anime. By the way, I think this would make a really good anime. I think, well, okay. If you were to drop this into like a serialized TV show or something like that, or an anime, one thing that would be difficult to get people to sign up for is just the constant flipping through different time periods and characters and concepts and stuff, like episode to episode. You know, something like that's hard to keep track of. I'm thinking of something like the Netflix show Dark. It's a German show that's about missing people who turn out to be traveling through time. And the show takes place in different 33-year gaps. So you see the same characters as kids, and then adults, and then like much older adults and stuff like that. And it's hard to keep track of like who's who, because they all have to be played by different actors, you know, and so then they have different voices, you know, different idiosyncrasies and stuff. But it's one of my favorite shows. It's a fascinating show, but I feel like a series around this would kind of run into the same problems as a show like that. Yeah, but I feel like aside from like the kind of Spider-Man like clinging to nodes thing, like this is very much a walking sim, in my opinion. I think the thing that differentiates it is some of the choices, but it never reaches the granularity of like a Disco Elysium, for example. But that game is crazy. Like that's an impossible standard. Like, there's absolutely a possibility that your first experience at Disco Elysium, you make your character, you see your tie swinging around on the ceiling fan, you go to grab it, and you suffer a heart attack and beef it. Game over. Right. I don't think there's enough choices that necessarily matter for it to not be like a book or an anime or something like that. But I think what makes this a game is that the developers behind it really love and appreciate games, and this is their chosen media for them to express themselves in. You know, so that's why we have 1000 times resist the game. Yeah. Right. And it stems from, yeah. And they branch off of Iris, who's like this wonderfully complex character, you know, who I brought up before, like is loving and caring, but also like really cruel, you know, and she has all these different facets to her that you can then break other characters off of her, you know, and they're still fascinating. Yeah. I think there's multiple things. So, Zhao came to Canada later than Iris did, so she has less of a grasp on the English language. She's still great at it, you know, but she still borrows words from her original language when speaking, you know, and there's certain things like that where she's looking towards Iris as a guide to figure out how to exist in Canada, right? Like how to culturally like assimilate, basically. And I also think there's I think the game actually said this at some point, but Zhao seems like she's in love with Iris. Also, yeah. Yeah. There is something else I was kind of wondering about is there seems to be like a, I guess sleepwalking runs in Iris's family, and it even like got passed down to her clones and such. And I wondered, like, obviously, like it's a an easy thing to show that is like a genetic trait, like, oh, this family has women who sleepwalk at night, you know, like that's one that's like pretty easy to show. But I wonder if there was any significance beyond that for that choice, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was more like ruminating over the idea of like, why is it sleepwalking and why not sleep apnea or something like that? And what I keep coming back to is like going on communion is kind of like sleepwalking, right? Because your body is doing one thing and your brain is doing something else, you know, that isn't necessarily related. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Listen, this game invites you to do it. Yeah. But now that we've completed the game, I am free to go on YouTube and watch all those 6-hour long videos to, you know, see what other people think. Yeah, this game is incredible. Like absolutely like masterclass storytelling. Like, it had an excellent story and it told it really well. No notes, flawless. The only thing I can think of is like there are some times where like it's very obviously like an indie game made on a small budget with a small team, and you have things like you get teleported to a place that's like slightly askew, or we remarked a few times, and I kept seeing it later in other scenes where like the characters' like fingers and hands were like in shadow oddly. Things like that. Yeah, there's little bits of that, but at the end of the day, there's an indie game made by a small team, and they focused on their strengths and they fucking nailed it. No. Yeah. 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 That was very nearly game over. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that none of the flaws like keep it from me giving this like a perfect 10 out of 10 score. I think like yeah, this game is one of the best games we played. Yeah. 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 Anything else that you can think of to say about 1000 Times Resist right now? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is like I'm gonna be real with you. Now we streamed it, there's not a lot of times like I'll happily tell you that there's a lot to be gained from the experience of playing a game, and that's why you should buy it. I said that with like Slitterhead, for example. That game had really unique gameplay and, you know, everything like that. There's definitely like a spectacle to playing that game. This game, what you see is what you get. You've already seen the story, but I would really like it if the developer kept making more games, and to do that they need money. Please buy their game. It's currently on sale, $15, and it's in a bundle with I think like around a dozen games for $62, and those are all really good. Yeah. Sunset Visitor, I'm following them on Blue Sky, and I eagerly await whatever's next. I will know right away whatever's coming next. Yeah. Oh, right. So a long time ago, they announced Nirvana as kind of like a successor to Valhalla, but then they put that on ice, and because their heart wasn't really into making two visual novels back to back, so they're making a game in between called 45 Caliber Parabellum or something like that. And it looks like it's going to be kind of like Resident or Parasite Eve. Yeah, that one's on my list too. I'm eagerly anticipating it. There hasn't been a lot of news though. So next Saturday we will be playing Velvedek, which should be pretty short. A very different experience. God damn it, we need laughs, and Velvedek is a very funny game. Andrew, you seem like you know a good deal about it, right? Yeah. Yeah. You play as a just like chronically drunken man in medieval Europe, and you meet other drunken dudes with swords, and you have like a JRPG adventure in Europe made by I think Slovakian developers. And it's mostly like low to the ground, low fantasy, medieval type stuff. But I'm told that there's some stuff that will make you go like, oh yeah, okay, this isn't just medieval, or this isn't just like, the like real world stuff. There's a little bit of that. But my understanding is it's a pretty short game. I think we'll get like maybe 2 sessions out of it. We're doing voices though, and I need your help. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. Bring your worst Scottish accents. Yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to say. This game's fucking incredible. Streaming it has been incredible. It's given me a lot to think about. Yeah. Oh, also, if you're on YouTube, you've probably seen the videos start to go up and all that. I've been playing through Shining the Holy Ark as just like kind of like a solo stream game during the week and stuff like that. I might do some of that tomorrow. We'll see. But I've been having a good time. So I am. I'm doing it all, man. I'm trying to be more purposeful with how I spend my free time, I guess. Yeah. I've been really into I don't know, productivity maxing. I'm trying. Yeah, well, that's it for me. I'll see you in the Shining the Holy Ark streams or the Velvedek streams. So long.